Millions to sustain the state ferry system. Thanks for staying with us. I'm Tyler Hardin. The North Carolina General Assembly approving $7 million for the transportation system along the Outer Banks. The new pot of money will eliminate some proposed service reductions. News 12's Jordan Luker traveled to Ocracoke to see why this is such a vital resource for the coastal communities.
Every day, ferries transport supplies, residents, and tourists back and forth between Ocracoke Island and the mainland. But to a town of under 1,000 permanent residents, it's an economic lifeline.
Obviously, we are dependent upon the ferries, but really it's our economy that's dependent upon the ferries. And that's really what the ferry system operates for, is those visitors, those hundreds of thousands of visitors that come to our island every year. And our entire economy is based upon that tourism industry.
Justin LeBlanc is executive director of the Ocracoke Access Alliance, an organization that advocates for funding and maintenance of public coastal ferry operations. Recently, however, there were questions over whether ferry operations would have been reduced due to budget shortfalls.
It was anywhere from 25 to 50% reductions across routes throughout the state.
However, due to community activism, a beacon of light, the North Carolina General Assembly secured $7 million in funding for the ferry services. $4 million will go towards shipyard maintenance and $3 million will go towards ensuring ferries operate at the current service levels statewide.
If the ferry doesn't run, there are no businesses basically on the island. Getting all your supplies here, all the products, all the food, all the gas, all the building supplies, everything comes by ferry.
Amy Howard has lived here her whole life, and at one point, her sixth great-grandfather owned the island. She manages Village Craftsman's store and highlights how important the ferry is to the community.
We do have a very good grocery store, but if the ferries don't run, they don't get food. There's also the medical issue. We've got friends who are on dialysis or who need consistent treatments. If they can't get off the island, it's basically either they have to move or it's a death sentence.
Reporting from Ocracoke Island, Jordan Luker with News 12.